as he got the 48 points necessary to take the checkered flag at Daytona. Denny Hamlin took second. Brad Keselowski took third. We took fourth in the number 30 car, and we got 43 points out of that. And then Mark Truex Jr. got fifth place in that race. And then Larson, Harvick, Logano, Busch, and Newman all finished up in the top 10 in that race. And then, of course, Johnson, Reagan, Allmendinger, Keane, McMurray, Busch, Eric Jones, Bowman, Bryan, Matt Benedetto, and then DJ Kennington, Harrison Burton, Trevor Bayne, Paul Menard, Daniel Suarez, Ty Dillon, Cole Witt, Ty Majeski, and then Chase Elliott, and then Boucher, Darrell Walsh Jr., Gillian, Brendan Gaudin, Carl Long, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and then Boyer Almirola, Chase Cabre, Ryan Blaney, and then Michael McDowell finished dead last at Daytona. And we finished fourth. Then in the Atlanta race, we took first place in that one, just past Joey Logano, and then Suarez, Bowman, Johnson, Almirola, Mark Truex Jr., Ryan Blaney, Kevin Harvick, and Brad Keselowski finished in the top 10 in that race, with Kyle Busch, Jamie McMurray, Chase Elliott, Austin Dillon. Did not have quite the hope he was looking for after Daytona, as he took 14th in this race, and then Denny Hamlin took 15th, and then of course Hamlin, and then Larson, Bryan, McDowell. McDowell did a lot better in this race than he did in the first one, and then Darrell Walsh Jr. and then David Reagan finished in the top 20. Ones that finished dead last in that race was Carl Long, number 66 car, and then Harrison Burton, and then Gillian, Cabre, Kennington, Burton, and Long finished pretty much near the end of the pack there. So now we went onto Las Vegas for the Pennzoil 400 in Las Vegas, and that was a very tough race. Hey, lady, what's going on tonight? Very tough race, as we just had all sorts of problems in that race. Kyle Larson ended up taking the checkered flag in that one. Eric Jones, Kyle Busch, Martin Truex Jr., Ryan Blaney, Kevin Harvick, Clint Boyer, Kurt Busch, Denny Hamlin, Daniel Suarez finished in the top 10 in that race. And then Johnson, Keselowski, Bowman, Newman, Ryan, McMurray, Dillon, Ty Dillon, by the way, us at number 18, and then Darrell Walsh Jr., Trevor Bayne, Eric Almirola, Allmendinger, Reagan, Keane, McDowell, Menard, Stenhouse Jr., Chase Elliott. The one that really had the roughest time of all was Austin Dillon, as he finished dead last out of the race, as he was well back at the pack with some engine trouble in his car, so he was not able to finish out that race. So this brings us to the Ticket Garden here, ISM Raceway, the Ticket Garden 500 here tonight for race number 4 of the season. So as we check out the standings real fast, we are number 1. So far, 136 points, 1 win on the season, 8 playoff points altogether. Kyle Larson's right behind us, though, with 6 points, playoff points, 124 points, tied for second with Mark Truex Jr. And then Keselowski's, and then you have Jimmy Johnson, Kyle Busch, Harvick, Hamlin, Keselowski, Suarez, and Logano in the top 10. And then Jones, Busch, Bowman, Blaney, McMurray, Austin Dillon, who has 72 points in 16th place right now, does have that big win at Daytona. And then everybody else kind of falls down the line. Ty Dillon, 27th with 37 points. And then the one that really just, the last 3 of this race is Carl Long with 8 points, Todd Gillian with 7, and Chase Cabre with 3 points. Yes, number 1, a nice place to be and to remain in. That is what we're going to hope for tonight. So we hopefully gonna get things going here. Right now, these are drivers that still needs wins to, get themselves in that playoff race. As Clint Boyer, Chase Elliott, Trevor Bayne, Allmendinger, Darrell Walsh Jr. People also that need points: Ryan Newman, William Bryan, Reagan, Keene, and Eric Almirola. So that's where we are at right now. So we are hoping that we have a better showing than we did in our last race. So that's all we can hope for at this point. So let's go ahead to the ISM Raceway in Phoenix, Arizona. I hope your Sunday was well, lady, and spend some time with Mike before you had to go into work. I had a very relaxing Sunday, got to hang with my boys, and can't ask for anything better than that. And then just to let you know, we will have more FIFA action coming our way tomorrow night as we continue on with the season as Finn Harps. We are looking to get back on track here. So there's our number 38 car. Expecting rain tomorrow. Boy, I haven't looked at my phone to see what we're expecting for whichever. So Haley Deegan, number 30 car. We're just having a little bit of trouble getting out of here. Part of the NASCAR Next team competing in this season's. Oh my gosh. Okay. This really tells you just how long it has been. The fact that I'm driving like a reckless maniac. Yeah, I forgot about Phoenix. Phoenix, tight racetrack all the way around. And boy, is our car tight. So we just hope, learning how to drive. Oh, really? So the Great Lakes are still frozen out there? I mean, not to say just how weird, not to say just how weird this weather season has been, but yeah, I mean, I figured they would have already been melting off already. But that goes to show you just how much I know. The pit. So decent times there. 28.4 was our best one. Oh, okay. Alright, so we're going to zip on to the next session and go to qualifying. See how we do with Haley Deegan's car. here in the Toyota Camry car. Woohoo! I mean, to a point I'm kind of just picking, but I mean, really, Toyota? You're gonna pick the better car? Well, as short a track as this is going to be. Alright, 21st place, so we got some work to do in this race. Eric Jones is right behind us. So we'll see Burton starting in dead last place. Jimmy Johnson took the pole for this one. So this will be quite an interesting race. Short track, so this is going to be probably a pretty long race. Like I said, 100%. That's what we're shooting for. All the way through to the end. So I don't know how much I can avoid the pits. That's possible, but we'll see, because I mean, you do know we will occasionally have to pit occasionally for gas and everything else. Oh boy. Alright, yeah, let's not start this off in a demolition derby run here. Plus, I will have to go to pit to really open up this car just a bit. It is still pretty tight. Get off me. Bubba Wall's trying to cut us off here. I don't think so, Bubby. Oh, sorry about that. Alright, so 73 laps to go. We probably start off with about 75. Here you go. There you go, get control. Oh, really? I helped you not spin out, and then you come in and just ram me. Denny Hamlin. Alright, so if we can stay in the top 10 here, then we will be doing really good. And avoid, oh my gosh. Well, you say avoid the pits. I'm just trying not to crash at this point. I tell you, that sun is bright when it hits you. Avoid crashing is a good idea also. Yes, that is correct. That would be something to save your, that will definitely save the, hey, that will most definitely help. And not bumping the back of Almendinger. Yeah, I don't think Larson liked the fact that we kind of bumped him. Oh, Logano? Come on, dude. Alright, so 65 laps here. And we know that this is a short track, we'll still have a ton more to go. Right now we are currently 7th. Overall, we're not doing too bad. Just gotta pay attention to this tire wear. Yeah, this isn't like short track like Darlington and all those are, but we still have to be wary. Right, 65 laps on fuel, so we should be able to finish this fairly well. Oh, the leaderboard right now? Yeah. But right now we're in 7th place. Jimmy Johnson's in 5th. Bush is in 6th. And then Newman's behind us, and then Denny Hamlin. Yeah, not much I could do about the, most of the, reason for the picture is internet quality and what I deal with living in the mountains. But even when I watch most of my other streams, like NASCAR, it's not like HD clear, but it's better than nothing. Oh boy. Yeah, and like I said, some of it's just, well, maybe what the internet's doing on that night or whatever else, and it can affect usage and all that stuff, what's going on. So sometimes it can take a bit of effect on quality. And that's why I kind of, if you notice on all my other races, I try to announce where I'm at right now. So right now I'm still currently in 7th with Larson coming up right next to me. And then he brakes so fast. But right now it's 7 through 9 on the board. It's myself, Larson, and Jimmy Johnson, with Newman and Bush in front of me right now, 6th and 5th place. Dude, get off me. No, it's going to be hard to say who exactly is going to be pitting right off the bat here. So it'll be interesting. Oh boy, Jimmy Johnson. That's what I figured. Alright, we are no. Alright, here we go. Alright, boy, we dropped to 35th. I had to really just get, I really had to get that fixed. Open up the car just a bit, drop some tape where we were not so dadgum tight. Alright, so 45 laps to go here in the first stage. randomly. Where are we? Now be 43 laps to go. Alright. Yep, they are tough. Well, this is the NASCAR circuit that we are racing on, so yep, it's going to be a challenge. And now Menard and Eric Jones. Now we come up on Dylan and Brian. Alright, yellow flag. 69 laps to go. Nope, we're just going to stay right where we're at. Yeah, there's not going to be, you know, one thing about Phoenix is you're not going to have too many passing areas in this whole thing. So your best idea is to stick to the pack as much as possible. Get that draft. No goal like career mode is. Career mode is, you know, they want you top 5, stuff like that. This is 2018 season, so the only way to really do this season is to do it on championship mode, which is just like if you're just going to play a race by itself. So generally all the cars are pretty much same power and all that type of thing. Now the biggest thing is just trying to, you know, roll this thing. Alright, 29 more laps to go. Alright, oh boy. This is just going to be one of those races. We're just going to have a lot of cautions. And the fact that I really haven't played this game in a while. So it's, you know, the whole relearning the game all once over again. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, 22 laps to go here in the first stage. Yep, slowly moving it up. Ooh, look out, dude. You think this is your pit, huh? Alright, 11 laps to go here. Try and finish up this first stage. Alright, 10 to go. We have 48 laps of fuel left. Alright, 7 to go. Alright, 6 more. And so we have 3 or 4 caution flags in that first stage. So they kind of, I think a lot of people went in there, pitted, did what they needed to do. So that's the only reason why I don't see too many other drivers pitting at the moment. 3 laps to go. And we are still hanging on 11th place right now. Alright, so that will take care of the first stage. Oh, we finished in 11th place. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh, thank you. Alright. Alright, ready to go. Alright, so we had to get new tires. New tires and everything else, so we are 74 laps in this stage. Dude. Oh, Fred. Yep. It's just brutal. Alright, Colwitt's already... he is going to be out of this race. Since he is already 40. Oh, Colwitt got a free pass. But it looks like Harvick is out of this race, probably due to engine trouble or whichever what. Maybe with all these accidents. Blew the engine, couldn't recover, and certainly can't finish. So, that's a bummer. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is brutal race here. Oh my gosh, come on. Right now we're currently 23rd in the race here. Wait, second. Well, somehow Suarez was able to save that little spin out. Everybody else is kind of hitting gas to a point, and I am just trying to stay on pace here. No, they're not. Well, with how the track is, yeah, there's just not a lot of room to pass, so you just kind of have to do what you can. Right now we're in 14th place. Oh, McMurray right next to us. Well, was. I think Kozlowski and company just blew right past me. Oh my gosh. Oh. Well, thank you for that lovely little... Thank you for that lovely little hiccup there. Certainly do appreciate it. At this point, I'm going to call this race, go back and later on and retitle this thing Survival of the Fittest here, because my goodness gracious. This is a crazy race so far. Yep, every time you start to kind of get in that move, it is look out and watch the wall. Yeah. Survival of the Fittest. This is what I'm going to call the Phoenix race. Alright, so some cars are pitting now, so thank goodness. So 50 laps to go here in second stage, which means that all important third is just going to be brutal. Alright, another one taking the pit. Oh. Alright, so Chase Elliott in first place right now, but he is pitting right now, so we are not. And voila, moves us right into first place. And And there goes Menard. Well, there went first place, just like that. First place, it was so nice knowing you. Glad I had a chance to have you for that short time. Oh well. Alright, 4 or 5 laps to go on this thing. Aye. Yep, at least in the top 3. Yeah, because, I mean, top 5 really get the most amount of points. Now, if you want the playoff points, then it's better to finish in the top 3. I mean, yeah, top 10, no doubt, because that's where your playoff points are. That's where you want to be, it's top 10. But it does get a little rough with the, below the top 10. And I shouldn't be too overly concerned with, with playoff points, all that jazz, but, it's just nature. I'm in a race, and, call me selfish or whatever, but I'd much rather get the win, even though I've already clinched, generally getting one win pretty much moves you into the spot of the 16, round of 16 when you get to the playoffs, but higher your point total is for first place, second place, and all that, then the better you will score out. And sometimes you just have to take the gifts, and oh boy did we ever get the gift when everybody started pitting in, and luckily we didn't have to, and take on first place all by ourselves, because right now we are leaving everyone else in the dust right now with 40 laps to go here in Phoenix. When he gets it selfish, it's important. Yeah, this month, next month, it's going to be, this month ends pretty much after tomorrow, and then, this month pretty much ends after tomorrow, and then, you have May, and then you have, let's see, hopefully if it stays on schedule, Super Mega Baseball 2 is supposed to come out. And then the World Cup DLC for FIFA 18 will be coming out more towards the end of the month, but still very cool. And then you have and then in June you have Jurassic World Evolution. and that is supposed to be a pretty cool game. It's about building your own Jurassic World park, and running it, taking care of it, and all that other stuff. Kind of has a little bit of the craziness like Jurassic World, Jurassic Park movies and stuff. So it should be a lot of fun. And Hamlin. Blaney. Yeah, that'll be coming out in June, and so that will be very cool. And if you want to scour YouTube for some of the gameplay footage, there are some out there that some other guys have been able to get early copies of, and been able to introduce us a little bit to the world. So if you kind of want an idea of what it looks like, the game is called Jurassic World Evolution. And if you want to see some early game footage from some other streamers, then check it out and see what you think. And so we just, that's coming in at the right time too, because summer. And it's going to be a lot of fun, especially with the streaming summer of fun. The SSOF will return once again to DPG. We got 30 laps to roll here. And then, of course, Red Dead Redemption will be coming out later on in the year. So I am so psyched awaiting that one. But I tell you, we're going to have a busy end of the school term for my two sons as we lead into May. They only have starting tomorrow 4 weeks of school left, and then they will be out. Yep, only 4 weeks left. Yeah, we start early August. I know some other schools start September, that type of thing, but yeah, we start, schools out here start early August. Like sometimes the first week of August. So that way we can getting the most amount of school time, and so and then they get out at least a week or a week. By the time my boys get out of school, there's at least a week left of May before it ends. So, and then it leads right into the summer. June, July, and then next thing you know, at the end of July, boom, we're back to the grindstone once again. Oh, well, it's spring right now. Spring has been weird this year. We've either gotten really cold weather during our spring up here, and just a ton of rain, more rain than I've ever seen. And I've been up in the mountains since 2013, both myself and the family. So alright, so far we're still hanging first place here. 23 laps to go. Ryan Newman is about 2 seconds behind us. So is Blaney, Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin is your top 5 right now. So Haley Deegan, she's doing good here in the number 30 car. You still have snow on Parcel. My goodness. Well, you also live in Minnesota, so you know you're going to get the colder end of the deal. But you also, Minnesota was big time this year. You know, got to host the Super Bowl, which turned out to be an absolute thriller, and you know, we had an upset of proportions. So, you know, it really, the Super Bowl went well for you guys up there, and then, you know, you got other good stuff coming. So, you know, you got that nice new stadium, and looks very impressive. Dude, don't hit my car. Oh, Winter Carnival. Oh, awesome. So tell me, what all consists of the Winter Carnival? Like rides and games and cool stuff like that and all that good stuff? Oh boy. Hey! Get off. Get off. Alright, 16 laps to go here in round number 2, stage number 2. Lost my head there for a bit. Oh boy, Ryan Newman coming up on me. Yeah, tire wear on this track is no joke. Oh, Newman, man. Thank you, McDowell. Thank you for providing that nice block. "12 laps to go, here we go." Final 10 here. Final 10 laps here of stage number 2. We are trying to hold off Blaney and Newman. Oh, sorry. I know. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Oops. Alright. Yep. You can just call this thing survival of the fittest. Oh, that sounds like fun. 10 days of Winter Carnival. That sounds really cool. Yeah, we have down here, well, up here in the mountains, we are having an upcoming event ourselves called Highland Games. It's a Irish tradition, and you know, the fact that they're bringing some of the culture of the Irish to up here. So, you know, we get to see pole, you know, the big pole throwing stuff and all the other stuff that Irish guys do. So it was a really cool thing. My gosh, come on. I hate that wall. Come on. So that's what we have coming up. And then we have 2 festivals that we do throughout the year. One of them is called the Sorghum Festival, where they make sorghum honey, and it's actually pretty good. And so that is a big event here also where I live, and they do that festival two separate. They do on two back-to-back weekends. So 2 straight weekends. Our city park that mostly holds that event is pretty much booked with those type of events and everything. They have all sorts of, games, goodies, crafts, all sorts of cool stuff for kids and everything else. So it's a pretty fantastic thing. But I'm really excited for the Highland Games and get to see more. There's a couple people in my church that actually compete in the Highland Games, and the guy does a very good job. I can't believe he could throw a pole that's about as long as a telephone pole, but he does it. And then sometime this summer, the boys and I will be off on vacation. So, combining that with work and everything else, we are heading for vacay. Alright, so we finished 6. Oh yes. I actually looked up Minnesota one time, and on the traveling site and everything, that's pretty much what it said, was that they were known for 162 laps here on the final run of the race. So 162 laps, and we're going to start in 20th place. Had to get fresh tires and gas. And here we go, stage number 3. Benedetto is already a lap behind in this thing. Oh boy, just don't lose control there, William Bryan. And because don't be too fooled, even if I do get passed by like Benedetto and everything. That's just he's already a lap behind. He's got to lap the entire field in order to grab that lap back, unless he gets a free pass on a caution, but he didn't get it that time. Alright, so here we go, stage 3, rock and roll time. And this is the mother lode here with these short tracks. So many laps in that third stage. Our biggest thing is, not trying to grab first place right off the bat here. Just kind of pace your time just a bit. No, we got 162 laps on this third and final stage. But when I looked it up on the traveling website, it did say that Minnesota is very well known for their festivals, which is really cool. So good to see that different places have different things, and always something interesting. Yep, stage 3, time to get serious. Alright, so Olivia Newton-John would say, it's time to get physical. Well, I'm gonna get serious. Want you hear my money? Alright, come on. Hee hee. Everybody just Alright, we just swept into third. Well, not too bad. Race hasn't gone as brutal as I thought there in the beginning, where we had, well, actually, I'll tell you, combined with the cautions we had in the first 3 races, we really have not had. No, I mean, yeah, the first stage was pretty rough, but second and yeah, I really thought the second stage really didn't have a lot. You know, I mean, some drivers get bumped where they were able to maintain control and look real good. So, you know, when you have hardly any cautions here. Yeah, most interesting state I've lived in that was pretty well known for their festivals was Louisiana, especially around February, because that is Mardi Gras time, and you talk about parades galore. Or you are talking about, you know, traditions that go back a long time, and Mardi Gras parades and everything else. Of course, everybody knows about the big ones in New Orleans, but all the other parishes have their own. Even the small town ones have their own Mardi Gras parade. So that is really cool. Is Mardi Gras in the winter? Awesome. So when generally is the winter carnival? Like early, like, you know, November, December, January? Alright, our first caution of the 3rd stage. Alright, go green then. Jeez. Don't just say, oh, alright, we're going green. Oops. Well, that just didn't look good. Yeah, that's what I expected. Alrighty. Ah, okay. So Super Bowl landed on 3rd day. Okay, so that's February. Well, the good thing about cautions is that it does help chew up the one good thing about cautions is that it does chew up the laps a bit. Doesn't make the race seem so you know, tough. Now, I'll tell you, if I had my choice between, you know, this game, F1 racing, I will most definitely take F1 racing because of just the challenge each course brings in that race. Now, each track in NASCAR brings its own set of challenges, but you're basically just going the same direction most of the time. And with F1, you really better pay attention, otherwise you're going to be in serious trouble. And I'll tell you one thing, I'm really happy that the FIFA 18 series is really doing well with the we've had a lot of views on that series so far, so we're going to continue that tomorrow night with the Finn Harps, as we head towards our next competition, Dundalk. So we'll see how we do against Dundalk in the next row of games that we have for that month. as a very good start to the team right now. St. Paul Summer. Okay. Yeah, the summer is going to be busy. Not only do I have work, still have, summer vacation with the boys, and then of course I have summer camps still to do for high school for football and basketball. So I will be attending those as well. So most of those happen on the weekend. So if I happen to be at least 3-hour drive from somewhere, probably a good guarantee, unless the only way that wouldn't happen is if I happen to have my gaming laptop at that point and can start with the essence of gaming on that thing and keep that going. So that would be very cool. I'm still earning the money for that right now, so that will still be soon to come, because I got lots of great plans for us on the channel. Once that kicks in, there's at least 3 games I'm already going to be snatching up. Or actually, I got one. That's 2nd and 10. I've already got that. I can just download it and then put in my code and start playing that game again, which Mike will love. And then there's 3 games that is looked them up, very challenging, very good, and it's going to be a lot of fun to broadcast, and cannot wait for that. But right now, waiting is what we're doing right now, just buying my time and doing what I need to do. Well, I'm in 2nd place. I don't see how I'm making it too easy. Alright, Larson. Alright, 56 laps of fuel here. Ryan Blaney is right out there in front of us, which I am trying to catch up to him right now, taking all the necessary shortcuts. Yes, I know. The 3rd stage is always the stage in which everybody's jacked and ready to roll. Hey, Larson. He's trying. Yep, I started in 30. Yep. Yeah, started this race in 21st, dropped to 35th when I had to get the necessary stuff to get ready for the final stage. But other than that, yeah, we've done really well, but we still have 130 laps to go. So anyway, back to what I was discussing. So I'm still earning the money for the gaming laptop, and once I do, then we will. I'll be getting that going once again. I kind of miss the days of the CPU streaming. That was a lot of fun. And some games, generally gets released on PC and on console, but a lot of people have said that games on PC look a lot better. Well, it's hard to say, but there are some games on PC that you can't get on consoles, so that's one of the reasons why I would like to get back to that point, because we had a blast when I did PC gaming before on the desktop at the other house. So we had a great ride too, doing all sorts of cool stuff. Alright, Blaney, get back over here. Oh yeah, it is about endurance. Who's got it? I'm not worried about Burton. He's in 36th place right now. Yeah, when you start getting to this point, boy, you got the field is really spread out. Makes it a little bit tougher to catch that draft, and just a little bit tougher to remain with the pack and catch that draft when you need it. If you can catch that draft and get that nice whip around like that, then you're doing good. But my goodness, Blaney is just smoking past us right now. Aha! Well, Ryan Blaney just went into pit road, so that technically gives us first place. Yeah, let's hold that lead if we can. 115 laps to go. Of course, we may also have to pit ourselves because we only have 39 more laps to go. So we'll have at least another, I would say two more pit stops to make, as most of the field's really getting in there for their pit stop right now. Got a pit, lady. Yeah, we don't have unlimited fuel. I'm sure I could just hear you in the car with Mike. Okay, honey, I gotta get more gas. No, don't pit. And now Blaney has fallen a lap behind because of that pit stop. So right now, 2, 3, and 4, and 1 through 4 are all pretty much in the running. Well, that's what can happen on this track, is that you can get lapped that quick. And your hope is you'll have an accident, maybe get the free pass, and then you can make up that lap. Speaking of which, geez, well, my right tire is just rough. Try to take it out as much as I can. But either way, yeah, we got pit. Yes, we should hope for a caution, because that's when I generally try to pit, is during caution flags. Because on this run we'll have tires and gas. Not too concerned about, you know, whatever damage I pick up, because I'm still pretty green along the board here. But actual pitting, that would make it very tough. Alright, another one going into pit road. Oh my gosh, I just lapped Benedetto, so now he falls a lap behind. So now just us and Ty Dillon. Boy, everybody's going to be in trouble. This is going to be a highly interesting race. Since just about everybody else is either 1 to 2 laps behind right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Harvick is out of it, which I am assuming is engine trouble. So Ty Dillon is the only one not a lap down. And the only way they can get that lap back is by catching up with me. Alright, 29 laps, 39% on that right tire, so we really just have to pay attention to that right tire. Last thing we want is that tire to blow. Because then we're going to be in real trouble if that tire blows. Jeez. I'm so terrible. I'm so terrible. Yeah, well, everybody still has to lap the field. Oh, Lord. Oh, boy. All right. Then go. Alright, 94 laps to go here. Dylan. Ty Dillon. And the Geico insurance cars are running after us. What's up with Keselowski? You're not catching up with us, dude. Larson, you are not passing me. Yeah, nice try, Larson. No, they're not. Alright, 88 laps to go. I tell you, some people are aggressive. Just ram me, why don't you? Yep, the only way to stop me, ram me. And also with this video tonight, once this publishes and goes through, this will make 6 videos we have left to make towards 300 videos. So we are so close. So after tonight we'll have 6 more videos to go before we hit the big milestone 300. Oops. Oh, really? I just nudged the thing a bit. Ooh. No, I'm not going to pit right now. Alright, so Brad Keselowski gets a free pass. Oh, Blaney, Keselowski. Oh boy. Yep, hard to believe that when I came over, I mean, I already had some videos on, but, just from the whole birth of my channel, starting from, my early days of the channel, as you saw on the earlier videos when I was doing the NCAA 14 videos, now here we are. The channel has certainly grown over, with what we've done with it. And I tell you, it is a testament to where we're at right now. That we are about to approach 300 videos for this channel. That's pretty incredible. And I, still plan on doing this. So, we got 300 coming up. And then we'll have, and then the next, as I like to say, the next milestone I'll do is when we reach 400, and then of course the big one, 500. So we'll see just how far we can take this channel and go from there. So now we're going to have some fun. And I tell you, it's been a heck of a ride as we are approaching 5 years, I believe. The whole journey from Twitch to the Hitbox, then back to Twitch, and now YouTube. So quite a ride we've had together, and this channel will not be the same without any of y'all. So once again, certainly do appreciate the support and everything you've done to support the channel. Maybe just maybe, you need to get out there to DJ to start streaming on YouTube for YouTube gaming, because I really believe he would do. I think he would do really well. I mean, if he's happy on the channel he's on right now, then more power to him, and that's really cool. I just feel that you know, that this may be. I mean, Twitch is still going to be the big time, but YouTube gaming is slowly catching up, and I have a feeling down the road they're going. Oops, sorry, Blaney. They're going to give. Ooh, everybody's fitting. Bye bye. Okay, everybody's fitting. I'm not. All right, Alex Bowman. Yeah, but I tell you, DJ has probably had. I mean, of course, it's been a while since I've seen one of DJ's streams, and of course, you know, not knowing when he goes on is kind of the big thing. But you know, that's how I started out with everybody, was on his channel. Hard to believe, so many years ago. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you know, if you've got the following on Twitch and you can do well on Twitch, then that's good. I just could never get the decent following on Twitch, and plus my video count for views is so much higher on YouTube than it ever was on Twitch. So, you know, the one thing I learned about Twitch is unless you're, you know, one of the big timers, then you're just going to be stuck there on the bottom somewhere in the abyss of people. And the interesting thing is, over the years, I've been approached by several different people to join, like, their, well, you know, as part of God's little family there, and then he went away for some time, and the channel just kind of fell apart without their main leader altogether. Well, the party did, and so that kind of really, that suffered for it. You know, that did not help the community at all once their main leader had to leave for a good while, and to my knowledge, he has not returned. And just, you know, I went in, was it weeks ago, to see how the channel was, and it's just so much different. So, you know, to a point, you know, so, but, you know, if you're just not getting the followings and all that type of thing, then, I mean, if you're not some of the big timers, like some guys on Twitch are actually making money off their channels, then you're just going to be stuck on the bottom. And then with all the stream issues I had with Twitch, you know, them going back constantly saying, "Oh, well, don't worry, we'll get it fixed," and then they never did. So that's what spurred me to take a look over at YouTube Gaming, and I can tell you, I love it over here, and this is where I will be. So, he has no set time. Oh, okay. I tell you, for a guy like DJ, you know, I know he wants that channel to grow, but the one thing I have learned from a lot of these guys, is, if you really want your channel to grow, you know, when people know you're going to get on, you gotta have set times so they know when to expect you, unless you know, you're very active on Twitter, and you can really just, you know, if you feel like streaming, throw something out there and say, "Hey, I'm going on in about 10 minutes or something like that." People who are major Twitter bugs will jump on. But if you're But if you're not following DJ on Twitter, you don't know when he's going on, then that does make it a little tough. So, you know, and needless to say, love DJ, love his videos. He does a fantastic job, and so, and as he gets up there, hopefully he'll, you know, appreciate games for what they are and not take them so seriously. You know, I went through that through my early 20s, 30s, and then when I hit my 40s, I was just like, you know what, win or lose, I'm just going to enjoy the game and go from there. Oh my gosh. That was a bad... Okay, thank you. I'm so terrible. I'll be shot. Oh. Actually has a job now. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome, awesome. Alright, got the thing fixed. And now we can roll. I hate the top part. Larson, get out of the way. Yeah, I am too. There you go, Larson. Oh boy. Alright, so it was 4, now we've grown to 10 drivers now eligible for the race here. And some of those I can say honestly, I did those on purpose. Well, to hit the Larson, I did that one on purpose because of the fact that he really just cut me hard. So I just kind of gave him a nice little nudge, and he went right into the wall. This is why I said earlier when I started the NASCAR thing, I would not make a very good NASCAR driver because I would just be ticking off a ton of people with my driving. And to a point I like the career mode, but I tell you, when you start getting all the people mad at you, and then you really just don't have a friend in the world, and they're all trying to just wreck you, that does make it especially tough. Oh yeah, the Larson one was definitely intentional. That's a little kiss to say, hey, I'm still here. So sorry I had to rain. Alright, so right now we're currently in 5th place. With 43 laps to go. Boy, this third stage, it's flown on by just a bit. Alright, 38 laps to go here. And we're still sitting in 5th place with no hope at all trying to get the draft here. Because right now I'm not getting anything. Yeah, really. Ooh, okay, so yellow flag, we got plenty of fuel, we don't have to pit, so we are good to go. Alright, still in 5th. Yeah, really. Alright, Kurt, where are you going? No, I'm not clearing high. Oh, 29 more to go. Oh yeah, don't have to pit anymore. We got plenty. We have plenty of fuel. I would say, if anything, at this point, it would have to be tires. But my tires are still good, so I should be good all the way to the finish. Tell you one thing, guys in third stage, they are jacked. They are ready. Because Ryan Newman is right on me. Of course, my right front tires always taking a little bit of a hit, but we should be good. To a point, I know they're back there. They're just too dang distracted to see them in the back rear view mirror. He was. Alright, 19 more to go. Oh. Oh boy. Thank you. Bowman kind of went flying by there. To go. Well, I don't have time for easy. Boy, this is how the last 12 laps are going to be. This is going to be a barn burner. Bump and grind. Holy smokes. Now, if you remember, the career series when I did this with the trucks, I had that race at night. I was so close, hit that wall, and just didn't get back after that. Ended up finishing 5th in that race, so it would be nice to finally get my first win on this track. Yep, 10 more laps to go. Final 10. I know. He don't have the guts like I do. I mean, he's going to take the high side. I'm going to take that low side and stay in first place. Keselowski, seriously, dude. Thank you, Keselowski, for acting like an idiot. Oh, right. Yes, I make a nail biter, so that's why you watch them, lady. That's why you love watching my channel, because you know that I live for the nail biters. Well, I'll put you this way. I would much rather win the race in a much comfortable margin than having to go to literally sudden death with this thing. Oh my gosh. 5 right here. Yeah, in a race type thing, like car racing, that's a thing I'd much rather win by a huge margin than get down to the nitty gritty like this. Thanks, Ryan. Alright, two to go. Here we go. Difference maker right here. Got that little corner. Keep blocking Ryan. And take home the win. Alright, 0.2 of a second. He's right behind me. Oh, jeez. Thank you. Alright, NASCAR overtime. Here we go. Oh, man. I clipped that little wall. Brad, get control. Oh, well. No, they don't. Whew. Alright, so we finished 7th, started 21st in this race. We finished 7th, so we'll take it. A lot better than the last race we did. So where we finished 18th, so we much better. A lot more improve. That was brutal. I'm definitely going to be titling this one Survival of the Fittest, because this was a battle all the way through. Alright, so we finished 7th in the race. Newman and boy, everybody, Cabre, Bush, and Harvick were really out of this thing. Newman and Blamey took the playoff point flags, Yeah. Thank you. Whew. That was rough. But at least we finished in the top 10. So we still remain number one, but we do have Larson coming up behind us with 166 points. Truex 155, Johnson 144, Keselowski 134. Blaney and Hamlin tied with 125 points. Newman 121 tied with Busch, and then Suarez with 117 points. So we had the fastest lap, 27.7, and we led this thing with 99 laps. Holy cow. Almirola started 25th, finished 6th. Tough break for Kyle Busch. He started 5th and finished 39th. Ouch. So rough race for him. So, and then Kevin Harvick having car issues. Austin Dillon finished 25th, 3 laps behind. And so Nani and Newman took the flag in this one. And so very tough break for Harvick and Busch. So hopefully they can get that back the next race. So we'll see what happens here as we get. Yes, we are out of here with Phoenix. Thank goodness. So we finished 7th, so not bad. So next race we will head out to California in the Auto Club 400. So right now we're still currently in first place. We're still there with Larson with a playoff win. We have a win. Actually, let's see. We have 8 playoff points. Larson has 6. Newman has 6. Truex and Blaney each have 1. And now wins is us, Larson, Newman, and then Dillon. So that is where we're at right now in the standings right now. So right now with the current after this race, Bain, Reagan, Dillon, Allmendinger, Darrell Wallace Jr., Bubba Wallace still need a win to get in the playoff. And Chase Elliott, McMurray, Almirola, Boyer, and Bryan still need points to stay in the chase, really, because it's the final 16 that really get in there. Right now, Eric Jones and Kevin Harvick would get in if the standings ended now, but we still have a lot more racing to go. So we'll have California and Auto Club 400, the STP 500 at Martinsville, short track, and then the O'Reilly 500 in Texas, and then Bristol, and then Martinsville and Bristol, the 2 short tracks here in the Food City 500, and then Richmond in race number 9, Toyota Owners 400, and then Talladega. Here we come, race number 10. That was the weekend that just finished a week ago. So they had Dover. No, Dega I believe was today, but Dover would be the next race. Yes, Dover, Delaware, my favorite track. Boo. So, and then you have Kansas, Charlotte, Pocono, and then by the time we finally get down here to the round of 16, we'll be in Las Vegas. So so after the Brickyard in Indianapolis, then we have Vegas, and that starts the round of 16. So all we gotta do is make it to there and see how we get. Yeah, oh, I'm sure you are, lady. You're looking so forward to Dover, watching me crash and burn. So the round 16, you have 3 races, then that makes up your field of the round of 12, and then you have Dover again, and the round of 12, Dega in the Alabama 500, and then Kansas in the round of 12, and then you have the round of 8 for 3 races, and then the final 4 in Homestead, Miami. So that is where the road leads us right now. So, but next race will be out in sunny California for the Auto Club 400, and that's where we will pick it up for the next race. So I tell you, what a night we had. This was fun. Enjoyed it. So, lady, you and Mike, thanks for joining the stream tonight. It's really appreciated, and we'll have more FIFA 18 action with Vince Harper tomorrow night. So get ready for more Vince Harper action as we continue on the road on that season. I tell you, never expected the video views like it's done to really get off the ground, but I love it. So I will continue on that series tomorrow night, which will be our final night before I go back to work. So everyone, have yourself a great evening, and Lady, Mike, Moxie, and tell those closest to you that you love them. And hope you enjoyed your Sunday, and I'll see everyone tomorrow night. Have a good night.